Morning, welcome back. This video is a little bit different in that it's not a van building vlog. If you are interested in van building vlogs, don't worry, there's more. As you can see, the workshop is in a bit of a mess at the moment, and that's because we are 99% sure that we are moving now. Now, this has been a 2-month process. We've teased it in previous videos because we teased it because we thought we were moving, but we've been let down. So the first unit that we applied for, they gave to somebody else, which was really shit. Screwed us over quite a lot actually, but then they offered us a different one. So we said, right, we'll go for that one, slightly smaller, probably more manageable cost-wise, but we said, right, we'll go for that one. So I rushed around getting solicitors to sign the forms, getting everything sorted, hand delivering it, all that kind of stuff to make sure that we could do it as soon as possible, the most efficient way possible. Turns out there was an issue with the electrics in that unit they didn't tell us about, so that's not available now, and won't be for 3 months. So then they offered us the original unit that they offered to somebody else. That person dropped out, so they offered us that again, and that weren't ideal, that weren't very nice, left a bit of a sour taste in our mouth. But I need to stop cutting my nose off to spite my face and just take advantage of these situations. So again, it's been a 2-month process. It's been dragged out massively by I'll just move you because the light's not very good. Drawn out massively by the estate agents. I've got 5 people involved in this that I've spoke to, and hopefully finally we've got a solution. Yesterday I got the lease, got it signed by solicitors, and then I've sent it first class recorded, tracked straight to the head office. We have been told that we can have the keys by Friday. It's now Wednesday today. By Friday, which is why we started to pack up. Now we're still able to work right now, so if it falls through, we're still able to work. We've just bought a lot of storage boxes and stuff because, to be honest, this place is quite small, so we needed to be more organised anyway. So even if that all falls through, which I doubt it will this time, we're still able to function and work, and it'll be fine. Anyway, I just want to talk to you about a few things to do with moving and coalition vans. So coalition vans was started, so the idea was about 3.5 years ago, and it was meant to be a collaboration between quite a few people, and everybody just backed out basically. So then it ended up just being me trying to push myself into building camper vans and stuff. Obviously, been on social media and that I came across quite a few hurdles, people being nasty and disrespectful and all that kind of thing, people that didn't believe that I could make it happen. Hopefully 3 years down the line I've made them people change their minds a little bit. We dick about a lot on camera, I get it. Like, there's 1 or 2 people in the comments that say, do you ever get any work done? Our customers know that we get the work done. When we film, 99% of our day isn't on camera. We just get the camera out when we're having a bit of a laugh or having fun, and there's nothing wrong with having fun at work as well, and I'll never feel guilty for that, because once it starts to feel like a job, it ain't gonna be fun anymore. And this is the key thing about coalition vans, is that it's not about money, it's not about being a millionaire or anything, because probably never gonna happen, but if I can employ Lee and Andy and myself and Uncle Bruce, and we can earn an honest living, an honest wage, then nothing else matters after that. And we are doing that, don't get me wrong, like we've had a good few years, but anyway, moving on from that. 2 years ago I moved into this place. It was perfect, everything that I needed at that time, but unfortunately, once I started to move in, started to fill the unit up with tools and toolboxes and benches and that, it got quite small very quickly. I am happy to work on 1 van at a time. I think that it's much better for me to have 1 van to concentrate on and manage that customer's expectations and put 100% into that van. Whereas other companies out there might take on 12 vans and brag about how busy they are and all that kind of thing and that, but when they're constantly letting customers down, or they're having vans in the workshop for 8 months. That just is not right. It doesn't sit right with me. I want to get a job in, get that job done, get that job out, tick the box, see you later. That's it. So 2 years ago, I could have taken on a workshop 10 times the size of this, filled it with vans and made a lot of money. But again, it wouldn't have sit right with me. I would prefer, I prefer the sort of the more intimate, hand-built type of thing. Also with the CNC machine, we could have bought a CNC machine and reeled out flat pack T5s all day, or T6s and all that all day long. But again, it's not about that for me. I really like that we are familiar with every bit of wood that goes into a van. And we've cut that bit of wood for every single bit of wood in that van. So, but anyway, 2 years later, I've got two good lads here, really good. I'm not trying to like big them up too much and give them an ego in that, but I couldn't do this without them now. Got two good lads here, and we're tripping over each other. We're fighting over tools. I think it's time to move. So 2 months ago, I put in a request to end this contract early, because it's a 3-year deal here, so we've got another 11 months left on this at the moment, and move somewhere on this with the same landlord, so that they're happy that we're leaving this place. So we've done that. Hopefully by Friday we'll have the keys. We'll start to pack up. Things are going better than I expected, and again, that's mainly down to Andy and Lee. Their work ethic, just get on with it, is just amazing. I can't ask for any more than that. So as soon as we get the keys, we've got a van already full of stuff that we don't need urgently. That's all ready to move. So as soon as we get the keys, we're going to move all that stuff, come back here. Then we've got to move the tools, because Monday we've got work booked in. We've got 2 vans that need building. So over this weekend, I've got to get the non-essential stuff over there now, as soon as possible, so we can keep working, and then move all the tools over basically in one day. I've got Sunday to do it. Some of the vlogs are a little bit far behind now, a couple of weeks behind, so you might see another vlog where we're talking about moving after this one. That's only because of I'm pushing this one forward, just to want to give you a really good update on that. Anyway, plans for the new unit. It's quite a lot bigger, maybe 6 times bigger than this, but that doesn't mean I'm going to put 6 vans in it. That's not what we're going to do. We're not going to fall into that trap where we take on van build, van build, van build, van build, and then they're struggling. We need 1 man, 1 van, that's it. So some of the key parts about this new unit are that it needs to be comfortable, and that's not just comfortable working. It needs to be comfortable, a place to hang out, a comfortable place for customers to hang out while they're getting vans built. We have a living room area here which we carpeted and put a sofa in and all that kind of stuff, but it got used for storage pretty quick. It's a disgusting place. I wouldn't wish that on the worst customer. So this place is going to have a nice customer area. We're tempted to have some sort of bar type thing there, where not necessarily for alcohol, but a bar where you can be served a bit of a shop type thing, snacks and that kind of thing. Hopefully we can do that. We're going to try and walk before we can run. All this is not going to be built in a day, because I ain't got a lot of money to do all this stuff, so we've got to take it step by step. But it's already got a bit of an office on a mezzanine. It's got storage underneath the mezzanine for motorbikes, so they're going to be out of the way. We're going to have a living area, which is going to be a waiting area, so hopefully we're going to have a sofa, coffee table. We're going to be decorated quite nice. It's just a chill out area, but we can use that to chill out. We'll put a TV up and all that kind of stuff. And then over the working area, again, hopefully we're going to have a divide. That might just be a visual divide with a line on the floor or something, but we're going to have work area, clean area. Because here, one of the big issues, now we appreciate very nice customers that come visit us and people that come visit, don't get me wrong, but what a lot of people forget is it is a working environment. So we have customers following us around all day, or people come visit and follow us around all day, talking to us while we're trying to work. And I really like that. But when we have got jobs to do, the customers that are paying for their van to be built are the priority, not the visitors. So we're hopefully going to have a divide on door and say, look, no customers beyond that point, and that kind of thing. But the point where customers are allowed is going to be great, because it's going to have things to do there. Again, the bar idea was just a bit of we could sell a few drinks or whatever, or it's a comfortable place for... Why is the light going funny on this? Stop it. A comfortable place for customers to sit and have a coffee and all that kind of stuff. We have a lot of customers that work from their vans, so they can sit down and use the internet and, that kind of thing. And that will, I think I've got some ideas to have that sort of associated with the support van lifers thing. So if anybody is in need of any help with anything, they can come down and hang out for a few hours or a day or whatever, come for a cuppa and have a chat and that kind of thing. We really like having visitors and really like people bringing us cakes and all that kind of thing. It's amazing. But one thing I will remind you of is it's a work. We've still got to work. Like, I know we dick about a lot. Well, we appear to dick about a lot. We obviously do work quite a lot as well. So we need, there needs to be a balance with that. But once we are settled in a little bit, I've got a rough plan of how we're going to do things. I'm going to get some lads on work, some lads on building workbenches and arranging stuff. So I've got a few people that I'm drafting in extra to help with the move as well, hopefully this weekend. Once we are settled a little bit, not everything's going to be built straight away. It might take us a year to get everything set out, because the other thing is we want to test the layout. So we're going to have things a bit modular, so we're going to move them around, but we want to test layouts because we might not like it the first time. But once we are settled in, we're going to have an open day or open evening where we're going to invite people down and we can have a bit of a social event. I bought a barbecue well over a year ago and we've never used it, so maybe get the barbecue on the go. Certainly have a cuppa and that. I'll get a bit of food on. And hopefully, to be fair, I would like that to continue as a bit more regular thing. So even if it's just one night a month, we could have an open evening so people can come down and see what's going on and come and have a laugh with us and all that kind of thing. So that's what I'm hoping it will be like. So it will be somewhat social, but also we need to make it work financially as well in other ways. So we've got a few other ideas to bring in money here and there, but I'm not going to discuss them too much at the minute because I don't like loose lips sink ships. Remember that. So I've got a few other ideas that we want to do to bring in revenue to help pay for it's expensive, very expensive, this new place. So we need all the help we can get. And the thing that you can do to help us with this is on your Facebook groups and all that kind of stuff, recommend us to people, tell people about us, send people down. If you see somebody wanting some help with something online, just tag us, tag Coalition Vans, tag me, tag Andy, tag Lee, tag Bruce, tag anybody. Not anybody that works here, tag us in it. And that will get us seen more, recommended more and all that kind of thing. And that's the best way you can help us, is by recommendation, because this business has been built off recommendation. So I want to continue that. Anyway, I've waffled on for nearly 14 minutes now. Just wanted to fill you in because I'd like to talk to you and I'd like to let you know what's going on, but that is the way things are at the moment. Hopefully by the time you see this, not by the time you see this one, hopefully we'll have moved soon. Bye Felicia, bye.